welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to see love in the general for the sign of Gemini for week ahead. So watch this video if you're a Gemini, or if you're dealing with one, please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram, the link is in the description. Also, if you don't already know, I'm a Gemini sun myself, so hey Gemini, love being a Gemini, love reading for Gemini. And let's see what the week ahead has for us, Gemmy Gems babies. Let's see what messages do we have, Gemini, for us for the week ahead. Let's see. One last shuffle. All right, so let's see what is the present energy for Gemini these days. Please tell me what is happening. We have Three of Pentacles. Wow, this is good. So Gemini, looks like you are trying to find some sort of a direction in your life. You're trying to work on your goals. You're trying to see like what kind of people can you collaborate with, and like how can you reach to your goals with help of somebody. Some of you may also be looking forward to hire a teacher or a mentor. Or if not, then this is definitely recommended to you during this time. Also, this is a great time for you to polish your skills, to upgrade yourself, to learn new things, to maybe pick up a hobby and start working upon it, Gemini. So it's a great time for you to do all of that. And if you're not already doing it, please go ahead and do that. But for most of you, I see that you're already on the track of doing it. So you're trying to find direction in your life. You're trying to find some sort of a clarity in your life. And also you're trying to see who you can basically collaborate with, like-minded people, and then you can move forward in life, which is good. All right, what else? What else, Gemini? Six of Pentacles. See, I was talking about you trying to meet like-minded people and then joining your hands with them and moving forward in a particular direction. But what do we have at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, which is the Knight of Swords, along with the Death card. So I see that with the Knight of Swords, your word of caution, I would say, is to not rush into something. I see that right now is a great time for you to go after your goals and like participate with people, be a part of group and team, and achieve your goals. It's a great time for that. But just I see simultaneously your energy might feel very rushed. You may try to do something in a hurried manner. So just make sure that you don't do that. Basically, you're trying to get all the information that is required for you, and only then you're getting into something, and you're just not mindlessly just getting yourself into something which you have no knowledge about, and then later on you're regretting about it. Just make sure that you don't do that mistake, Gemini. Also, I would like to give you a warning that you need to be a little careful of your speed, specifically when you're driving or when you are out in the traffic or something, because I see that you may actually get injured because of speed. Now, this can be your own speed. This can be somebody coming in at a speed and then hitting you. Just be a little careful for the week ahead, all right? So that is that. What else? What happened in the recent past with Gemini? What happened in the recent past? We have the Ace of Swords. So Gemini, looks like in the recent past you connected with somebody. There was a new beginning between you and someone. Some of you it was an air sign, or it was a water sign. Some of you it was a water sign, because your air sign energy is being shown here. So I see that there was something which made you very happy, made you very fulfilled, but the underlying energy was of confusion, So I see that this particular connection with this person made you feel like, wow, like this is my person. This is the one that I want to, get entangled with or whatever. But then the bottom energy was Seven of Cups. So maybe somebody was not giving you the clarity, like this person was just keeping you at the bay, and they were not letting you know where exactly this connection is going. But there were times when you both used to speak to each other, and this person really told you that you make them very, very happy, and they really enjoy their time with you, But then when it comes to taking a concrete action, they were not doing it. So their actions were not following the words, Gemini. And I see that led to a lot of confusion for you, because you were like, at one point this person says that, they want me and they want this connection, but then when it comes about following through with their actions, they don't do it. So I see that something which felt very, very fulfilling to both of you could not really get ahead because of the same confusion, because there was so much of confusion, it couldn't take off between the both of you. I see that. All right, what is the present energy for Gemini now? What's happening? Hermit. Gemini, looks like in the present moment you have distanced yourself from somebody, or maybe something happened because of which there was no other option for you to distance yourself. Like, there was no other option. You had to distance yourself, whatever it is. So either it is a voluntary decision, or it is something that you had to do it. But in the present moment, I see that you're not talking to this person. There is this gap between the both of you, and you are trying to get hold of yourself, your life, and you're trying to come out of distractions. You feel like whatever happened with this person, this to and fro kind of created a lot of distraction in your life, and now you're trying to get hold of your life, is what I see. Some of you, I also see that you were dealing with somebody who from time to time definitely dropped you hints, but maybe this person was having a lot of distractions or options, because of which they were not able to come towards you with a concrete action. And now in the present moment, you're just trying to focus on your own sanity. You feel like you cannot fret over this person anymore, and you need to be sane, and you just want to feel emotionally balanced. So you're trying to remove this drama, is what I see. What else? Queen of Wands. Yeah, Queen of Wands with the Hermit card. Gemini, I see that you're upset because something did not work as how you expected it to. But the good thing about you, Gemini, is that you are taking this disappointment and you're turning it into a glow up for yourself. You know, you're trying to go within, you're trying to be more spiritual, you're trying to enlighten yourself, you're trying to go within, you're trying to rediscover yourself. And I see that you are coming out as like a very evolved person as a result of whatever happened in your life. Queen of Wands is somebody who knows what she brings to the table, and she's very sure of herself. This is your energy. After whatever you went through, I see that it just made you more aware of your own self, and you kind of started noticing what you bring to the table and how you need to hold up to your standards, basically. You know, that's what it is. All right, what else for Gemini in the present moment? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Gemini, I see that in the present moment you are juggling. You are juggling between two options. You're juggling between two situations. And I also see that you know that there is a decision that you need to make. And you're also asking your intuition about it, or maybe you're asking a psychic reader to help you make this decision. So some of you yourself, you are psychics, and you're trying to make a decision about a particular situation which you know is not serving you. Or some of you, you're just trying to take a help of a reader, whatever. So right now in the present, I see that you're juggling and you're trying to make a decision, and you know, somewhere deep down, you know that you cannot prolong making this decision anymore, and now is the time that you need to do it, you know. All right, and this can be in regards to this person or this situation that just made you feel very overburdened. There was somebody who made you feel very overburdened, and you distanced yourself, you've gone quiet on them right now. And I see that in the future you realize that I cannot just keep on going quiet on this person, I need to end it for good. And that is a decision. It's a very difficult decision for you to make right now. I see emotionally it's very difficult for you, but you realize that it's important. If you need to move on in life and you want to grow in life, you need to make this decision. What is the outcome for Gemini? Three of Swords. Yeah, Gemini. See? So I see that Gemini, even though it is very painful for you, and by the way, just look what is at the bottom of the deck, King of Wands. And I will clarify that to you. Let me just keep it here next to my Queen of Wands. So I see Gemini, something is very difficult for you. Right now you're contemplating, you're asking your intuition, what do I do? Give me some signs. Shall I end it? Shall I not? Whatever. I see in the future with the Three of Swords, even though something feels very painful to you to do, like obviously you walking away from this person, you cutting this person out of your life, you removing the situation out of your life is going to feel very burdening for you. It's gonna feel very painful to you, but I see that you're gonna do it regardless of it. You're gonna do it. I see that you're gonna close a chapter and you're just gonna take that risk to move into a new direction. Some of you, I see that in the present moment, even though you know that you need to make a decision of removing this person from your life, you don't do it because you have a fear that if I remove this person from my life, then will I ever find somebody? Will I ever be in a relationship? Will I ever find love again? Whatever. And I see that in the future, you're going to take that risk. And you're going to be like, fuck that shit. Anyway, it's not working. So what am I holding myself back for? There's nothing to be held. And what can I lose? It's already lost. So why not I take a chance and move forward? And I see that you're going to do that. And what is that going to lead to? It's going to lead to universe bringing you somebody who's going to offer you love and somebody who's gonna be very much like you, evolved, grown up, and somebody who's looking the same things as you are looking for, somebody who's going to be like a match. Some of you, this reading is very similar to Taurus reading, so maybe you might be having Taurus prominent in your chart somewhere. So I see, Gemini, the next person that's coming towards you is a fire sign very strongly. This can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or they can be somebody with fire like traits. So that's what it is. And I see that once you take this chance and once you end this very, very tough chapter in your life, right now it just feels very impossible for you to do it. Like right now, I see, Gemini, you feel very hopeless and helpless about your life. You feel like nothing is going to work ever. No matter how much you give into it, it's just never gonna work. But universe is asking you to take that chance, because if you will, everything will work for you. Right now, nothing works for you, and in the future, everything will work for you. I see that, Gemini, you will also be having some sort of a limelight in the future. A lot of people are going to take note of you. I love this. You're manifesting big things that are going to bring you a ton of success. What else? What is the advice for Gemini? Your advice is the Knight of Pentacles with a Death card. Gemini, you need to make a clear decision about what you want in life. You want someone solid and stable. And you need to accept that this is what I want, yes. And then you know that this cannot come from this person who has been dropping you mixed signals and they were having their options open, or maybe they were involved with someone else. You know that it cannot come from there. So your advice is to put an end to everything which is not what you want. Because once you do it, once you remove that confusion, the confusion is self-made, Gemini. You keep on telling yourself that I'm confused, I don't know. There is a person in front of you who's clearly not putting in any effort and they have been involved somewhere. What's the confusion? What's the confusion, Gemini? There's no confusion. The confusion is self-created. So I see that once you put an end to this self-created confusion, things will become very clear for you. You need to clearly decide what you want to manifest, and then universe can bring it to you. But if at one point you say that I want a very stable relationship, but then on the other hand you chase fuck boys, fuck girls, whatever, unavailable people, then you are giving mixed signals to universe. And I see that whoever this person was in the past that you were dealing with, they treated you really bad. They abandoned you, some of you. And there was a third-party situation here. You got to know about it. Justice. You are demanding justice for yourself. And universe is going to give it to you. Don't worry about it. If you were dealing with a water sign in the past, they still love you. They still miss you. I see that, Gemini. But there's no point. They're full of shit and they need to go. I see that you will, wow, Page of Cups. You will have an opportunity in love when you least expect it. Right now, you don't expect it. Gemini, I'm telling you, in next 10 to 12 months, you will have a very solid, stable relationship, offer, or commitment happening in your life. Some of you, you'll be married in next 12 months or so, I see that. By the time October next year, you will be married. I'm telling you, this is a prediction. Just write it somewhere and come back to this video. And just know, Gemini, that if you were rejected by somebody, if there was a relationship that you kept putting in efforts and it just couldn't take off, that was actually universe trying to tell you that it's not meant for you. And you need not force it. Because once you come across something which is meant for you, it will not feel pressurized. And that is what we were starting with in the reading, that you are going to meet people who are going to be like-minded, and it's going to be very free-flowing. It's not going to feel very burdening and forced. You were trying to force a connection in the past. It couldn't work. And now you need to realize that it was not for you. Because when people are for you, when something is for you, it's not going to feel forced. I see that universe is going to bring you something in the future which is going to be for you, and it's not going to burden you. All right, anything else for Gemini? Nine of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. I see, Gemini, that you're ending a very, very tough chapter in your life. Emotionally, it just took so much from you. But the good thing is that you're going to rediscover yourself. You're going to build yourself back. You're going to spend some time in isolation, and you're going to rediscover yourself. That's what it is. And this chapter is basically going to make you very independent and very career driven as well, because obviously when you're hurt, you become very laser focused in career and you make a lot of money. That's why you see a lot of people go through a glow up period after breakup or separation or whatever. I see that that's going to happen for you in the next 9 months. And I see that there is somebody who's coming towards you when you least expect it. Right now you don't. You feel very hopeless about your life. I see that, Gemini. But just hold on. Things will become better for you. I'm telling you. By this time next year, you will be married. Many of you. I'm telling you. All right, let's see your oracle message. Give me a message for Gemini. Did I just see stay optimistic about your love life? Fuck, I was telling this throughout the reading. You need to be more optimistic about your love life, Gemini. It's not the end of the world. You feel like right now. I see that. Release your ex. Yeah, the whole reading basically summed up in 2 cards. You need to release your ex. You need to take this difficult decision of walking away from this toxic person. You need to do that, because when you will create a vacuum in your life, nature is going to abhor it. It's going to bring in a person. It's going to bring in a relationship. But if you keep on holding on to somebody and you never create that space in your life, how can a new thing come in your life? You need to make space, and you need to be more optimistic, because if you want to be in a relationship genuinely, then you need to trust that something beautiful can happen in your life. Like, you cannot manifest a beautiful relationship when you keep on talking shit about people who are in relationship or love in general. You need to change your negative thinking into positive. I see your past person still loves you, they still miss you, but I see that they're not worth your time, because they never really took stand for you when it was required. And that is exactly, yeah, see, somebody's asking, do you miss me? Your past person still wonders if you miss them. Gemini, give me one more. I want to have a family with you. All right, Gemini, I see that you will be finding somebody who's going to want to have a family with you. This is somebody who's going to want the same things as you. Like, it's going to feel like a soul family thing. Good things are coming for you, Gemini. Please trust. Please trust. Things will change for you, I'm telling you. This is a beautiful reading. Stop pitying yourself. Stop feeling like a loser. You're not a loser. You're amazing. And shit happens for everybody. So that's about your reading. I hope this helps and resonate. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, you guys take care. Stay safe. Bye.